Hello, Namaskar. This is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. In the past few weeks, we've discussed the India-Pakistan conflict in detail. We've talked about nuclear blackmail. We've talked about counter-terrorism. We've discussed innovation and precision, the need for homemade weapons, and the example that India set by showing restraint and avoiding civilian targets. There were a lot of takeaways for the world. But Donald Trump is different. First, he claimed credit for stopping the fighting, and now he wants to protect American skies with what he calls the Golden Dome. This is basically Star Wars starring Donald Trump. We'll tell you what the plan is and if it has better chances of succeeding than Trump's wall, which he started building 8 years ago and is yet to finish. Closer home, China is dangling the checkbook again to co-opt the Taliban along with Pakistan. We'll tell you why Taiwan bagged Operation Sindoor as legitimate action by India. How the fight has improved the approval ratings of the Pakistani army at home. Was this their aim all along, to boost military nationalism and secure Munir's grip on power? How India is countering Pakistan by boosting arms sales to Armenia? Will Israel attack Iran's nuclear sites? How the US economy is sitting on a ticking time bomb. Their debt has crossed $36 trillion. How Japan's rice crisis is threatening the government and has forced a minister to resign. How Indian forces have neutralized a man called the backbone of Naxalism. And a special report on the punishing Indian summer. Experts say 76% people are at high risk this time. We'll bring you all this and more. The headlines first. Israel apologizes after its troops fired warning shots as foreign diplomats visited the West Bank. The Palestinian Authority has accused Israel of deliberately targeting the delegation. No injuries were reported, but the incident has sparked a global outcry, with Italy summoning the Israeli ambassador over it. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa to meet Donald Trump. The meeting comes amid a row over the US resettling a group of white South Africans. Trump claims they are victims of genocide. Ramaphosa has refuted the allegation, but he will look to reset historically low relations with Washington. The Taiwanese president's party expels 5 of its members, accusing them of spying for China. The ruling party says this is the first such instance in its history. China claims self-ruled Taiwan is part of its territory and has threatened to use force to annex it. A pro-Russian former Ukrainian lawmaker is shot dead near Madrid. He was a senior aide to Ukraine's former president, Viktor Yanukovich, who was an ally of Russian President Putin. The lawmaker fled Ukraine after Yanukovych's fall in 2014. In 2021, the US had imposed sanctions on him for alleged corruption. Tanzania blocks Elon Musk-owned X after a police account was hacked and used to falsely announce the president's death. The social media shutdown comes amid the disappearance of many activists who were arrested by the police earlier this week. An Indian author, Banu Mushtaq, wins the International Booker Prize for her short story collection, Heart Lamp. She's the first Kannada author to win this prestigious award. Her anthology is also the first ever short story collection to win the International Booker Prize. At Firstpost, we are choosing to hold on to accuracy. That means we won't always be first. We may not get you your breaking alert. But what you will get is what we owe you. And that is the truth. Verified, checked, and cross-checked. We rely on sources and verified ones. After all, that's what separates a journalist from a loudspeaker. But sometimes even we miss a beat. And when we do, we will tell you. Like yesterday, we ran visuals from a registered news agency. That visual turned out to be fake, so we are taking accountability. And from now on, we will cite the source of every visual, every picture, every video that you see on Firstpost will have a source mentioned. That is our commitment to you. We will wait, we will verify, we will ask again, and only then will we tell you. No noise, no panic, just the facts. Because right now, that is what the country needs most.